Hi, it's Monday and this should be my last week of IOP. Getting ready to go in. I'm just having a hard time, so I thought I'd be honest and share that with you guys. I'm having a bad body image time. It was all triggered by Friday. I decided to try on a pair of pants. Yes, you know where this is going. That were actually too big a couple months ago, and I thought, well, maybe they actually fit me now. And they were too tight. So, that was Friday. It's Monday, and it's still bugging me. It's still making me anxious. It's still making me down. And it's not about the pants. It's not about the pants not fitting. It's about control for me. It's about control and feeling like I have lack of control, feeling like I don't have control over my body, which is a really hard thing for me. And so that's just really triggering, and it puts me in a whole different state. So I'm going to go in and just be where I'm at and know that I can get support here and just accept the support and be honest with where I'm at, and hopefully I will be in a better mindset than I am now when I'm done with the day, but we will see. So I hope you guys are having a good day, and just know that if you're having a bad body image day, I'm with you. I'm here with you. All right. Bye. Hi again. It's in the afternoon. I've finished my portion of treatment for the day, and I'm here picking one of my kids up. So just waiting for him to get out, and thought I would check back while I wait. I'm still anxious. I'm still feeling a little down. That's where I'm at. It was nice to have the support and be able to process that. I had a major meltdown during lunch. I had forgotten that I had planned out with my dietitian there that I was going to do a challenge for lunch. And it was basically to portion my own food during this one part of it. Anyways, it was a little bit what it was and how I had to get it. It wasn't just prepared for me. So that might not make a lot of sense, but that gave me a lot of anxiety. And I was crying before I even ate. But again, this is the place in treatment is where you can cry, have meltdowns, have panic attacks, and it's okay. And you have support, and nobody thinks it's weird. It is what it is. So yeah, that's what happened. And that's about where I'm at right now. So I will check with you guys later. Okay, bye. Hi, I'm now picking up my oldest from a lesson, and I have to get him to a rehearsal in a different city, and then coming back, and I have my youngest is in a lesson right now, and he's about to go to rehearsal here. So I have to get him as well. I could really do a whole video on how to balance treatment when you have a family, when you have kids. Like, what does that look like? What things helped and what things are hard. I'm very blessed and fortunate that I do have help from like my mom and my husband's parents, my in-laws. They do help. They're amazing grandparents to my kids, our kids. So, but it is still a lot to juggle, especially not even just the physical part of having to pick them up, but, I've been sitting with a lot of anxiety today, and just came from a time when I was, having a meltdown over lunch, and now I'm transitioning from that to, focusing on my kids, and it's great. I love it. It's, I still am having anxiety, but I'm able to kind of put it aside and deal with what I need to deal with right now. And, one of my values is connection and connecting with my family. And that's one thing that my eating disorder holds me back from. So, I just take advantage of every opportunity, even if it's just, picking them up, dropping them off, having that alone time in the car and be able to have some conversations about their day. But I have 3 kids. I have 3 boys, all boys. And I know everyone, when they hear that, they're like, oh, how do you do that? It must be crazy at your house. They are really kind, sensitive, cautious kids. So I think what looks like at our house is maybe different than what other people have. Boys, they're great. So that is that. I'm going to go in and get my kid, but I was just mentioning their schedules just because it is kind of crazy, and I know that some others might be going through this, or maybe you're not in that situation now, but kind of wondering, well, how does all that work when you're in treatment and still have to, have life still happens. So it's about making it all happen as best you can. And also, it's okay to need and ask for support too. And if someone is offering support, I'm really bad at taking support or asking for support, but I've really learned that you sometimes really have to take it, and it's necessary for not just your health, but the health of your family, the health of you and your kids. If I'm trying to do it all. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi. So I just got done dropping kids, picking them up, dropping them off, picking them up, and had a few rounds of that, but I'm back home, and I just wanted to share something that I was thinking about in the car today as I was driving my oldest. And I know that because of treatment, I have missed a lot of moments, big moments with my family, with my kids. We've had to cancel vacations because of my treatment. And it's really sad. I beat myself up all the time for it. But I just had a nice reminder that sometimes it's the little moments that, you can really cherish, and that I would imagine are the things that my kids will remember when they grow up, and it's not always the big moments. So my oldest plays upright bass, which is the really large string instrument that people have to stand up or sit on a very tall stool to play. So it gets noticed when my son is wheeling. He has a wheel for it, the bottom of it, so when he wheels his upright bass around, it gets noticed. And it often gets called a big cello. So his little musical heart gets crushed every time someone calls it a big cello, and he's like, oh. But it's happened so often that it's become kind of a little joke between us, between all of us. And I was picking him up, and he gets in the car and he said, well, guess what? When I was going through the lobby, guess what someone said to me? Yep, look at that big cello. So again, it's like a silly little moment, but it was something that's funny to us, and we just kind of laughed about it. And it's just, it's, again, those little moments, and I really try to cherish my time with them in the car as I'm driving them around, and, ask them about their day, and, the little jokes and stuff like that are really about the connection too. It's not always, although the big things are nice, I have to remind myself it's not just about the big things. It's also about some of the smaller things that, and opportunities that we get to connect. And as I've said before, my eating disorder has definitely got in the way of my connection with my family, which is a really big value of mine. So I'm trying to, get every moment that I can with them. And so I just wanted to share that. It's been a long day. I'm exhausted. It's not over yet. Still have some things to do, kids to pick up, and then I can finally go to sleep and go back to treatment, start everything all over again. And yeah, I had a lot of anxiety today. I'm feeling a little better now. I think some of those small moments with my family have really helped. But anyways, have a good night, and I will talk to you guys later.